Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here for another quick energy check with the Mystical Manga Tarot. And without further ado, let's have a look and see what is going on with my Star Fam today. So I just want to give it a bit more of a shuffle first. Alright, just gonna tune into your energies and see what is going on with Mr. Fan. Feel free to skip through my shuffling. Otherwise, if you enjoy the ASMR, close your eyes and relax. Okay, first card out is the Page of Wands. So this could be a new inspiration. This could be a new person in your life who may be younger than you. It could be a new idea. It could be a new passion, a new endeavor, a child in your life, perhaps, maybe. But yeah, let's see what else the cards have to say. Let's see if we can get a little bit more context. Okay, so next out we've got the Magician and the Knight of Coins. So the Magician is someone who is very good at manifesting things in their lives. And you can see that they are equipped with all four of the suits of the minor arcana. So he's got the cups, he's got the coins, he's got the swords, and he's got the wands, implying that he is the master of all of the elements. He's the master of his passions, he's the master of his emotions, his motivations, his thoughts, his feelings, and his world around him. So this is the person who can pretty much make anything happen, or at least you've got that energy about you that you are prepared and ready to start to make things happen in your life. So you could be feeling this new motivation, this new inspirational energy to start to, manifest things into your life. Maybe you've got a new idea, work-wise, a new idea for a piece of art. Could be just the motivation to bring love into your life. I mean, we're quite well into spring now, so it could be, ready to get out and start meeting new people, especially as restrictions are starting to lift. So, yeah. And then next we have the Knight of Coins following up behind the Magician. So it could be that whatever it is that you are inspired to create will definitely bring you prosperity and abundance. So it looks like it could be an idea for a new business. But again, at the same time, the Knight of Coins, this is a tangible offer. So it could be that you finally are tired of waiting in the relationship that you are in right now and have decided that you're finally going to propose. Because this could be, again, an offer of a physical gift as well too, as in a ring. But again, it could also be the start of a business endeavor. So let's see what else the cards have to say to see if we can get a little bit more insight as to what exactly this new beginning is about, where you're hoping on going. Again, it could be one, it could be both. It could be both a business and a new relationship. It could be not just a new relationship, but it could be elevating the elevating your existing relationship to a higher level, so to speak. Again, this is a general reading, so it's going to be, different for everybody. But let's see if we can get any more insight. Something else about the Knight of Coins, though, is to keep in mind is that he's also one of the slower moving knights. And so if it is a new business that you're thinking of starting out, just to let you know that it might take some time in getting off the floor. But that's not to say that it's not going to be successful, because the Knight of Coins is also the kind of guaranteed success card, but he's also very slow and methodical. He's definitely somebody who dots all his I's and crosses all his T's, so to speak, and doesn't rush anything, because again, he's also, the discs or the coins or pentacles, what have you, is about earthly things. So, when it comes to harvesting things, everything happens in its own time. Like, you can't rush crops to grow. Everything that takes planting and growing is going to take time to grow it, in its own due time. And some things are going to take longer to come to fruition than others, such as a tree, for example, might take longer to, or does take longer in general to grow large enough to bear fruit, as opposed to maybe like a grapevine or strawberries or something like that. Like, I'm not exactly sure on that, but just as an example, some things do take a longer time to come to fruition than others. So just to let you know that whatever it is that you might be thinking about beginning might take a while to get going, but that is not to say that it won't be fruitful. Okay? But just be mindful of that. Okay, so you definitely will see success with the Knight of Coins, but it might take a while. It's not to say that it's not worthwhile, because again, sometimes the longer it takes, the bigger the payload, or at least it will be more lasting as far as your business goes, and it might be something that you can then pass down as part of your legacy. Do you know what I mean? But let's see what else has come out. We've got... Oh. Worried about something, are we? Okay. Alright. Okay. So... It's funny that these come out, because I was just saying how sometimes things take a little bit longer or, to come to fruition than others. And I feel like this kind of goes with what I was saying, because we've got the Nine of Swords here, we've got the Ten of Wands, and then we've got the Five of Pentacles. So, I mean, the Nine of Swords, is about worries. This character, this person here, he is up in bed, literally, worried about these things, these perceived monsters, so to speak. And that could literally be nightmares. This could just be that you're in a high stress situation that is basically keeping you up at night. And it could be that Um, could be from a sense of biting off more than you can chew, because yes, we've got here the 10 of wands, sorry. And she's very successful in what it is she does, because she's got the 10 wands to show for it. But as you can see, it's kind of becoming a bit more of a burden to her than anything else. So it could be that you worry that you've bitten off more than you can chew in regards to this new project. Or it could just be worried about the amount of work that is actually you're going to have to put into making this successful. Worried if it doesn't work out that it might leave you kind of out in the cold, out of pocket, the kind of things that you'd worry about when you are beginning to start a business. Like, what if things don't work out? How much work am I going to have to put into this? And just kind of being honest with yourself about the amount of effort that it will take. The amount of investment monetarily. I mean, in this situation, I don't think that you will actually be left, financial unable to support this endeavor, because this is, after all, 5 coins. It might not be what you're hoping for. It might not be the motherlode payout of the 10 that you're hoping for at first, but a 5 is still, it's not nothing. You know what I mean? Especially with a budding business that is just starting out. I mean, you can't expect to, burst out on the scene and just make millions instantly the first day that you open. I mean, again, that depends on the kind of financial backing that you have, I suppose, in marketing and stuff, as far as whether or not something like that might be feasible. But again, it's about just keeping in mind the reality of what you're expecting to happen in such a short amount of time. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, we do have the magician here, and the magician is capable of working miracles and working wonders. But at the same time, you do have to be real with yourself without scaring yourself. Okay? So it's about remembering that you are competent and you will be able to, meet up to these expectations, and, try not to let the worry get the best of you, because again, the magician, he makes things happen. He makes the impossible possible, or what seems impossible possible. Okay, just try not to get too bogged down. Try just to remember to stay in the Knight of Coins energy, and take things as they come, one step at a time. Try not to get too far ahead of yourself as far as taking on more responsibilities that you can accomplish at once. And just again, baby steps, and eventually you'll get there. Just keep prodding on, and just like the Knight of Coins, make sure that you've covered all your bases, and that you just kind of take things one step at a time, and eventually, you'll get there. And then the 10 of Wands, once she's gotten home with them, they're no longer a burden to her. Once she gets home, when she's gotten to where she needs to get to with her, her 10 wands, and she's able to put them down, they're no longer a burden to her. They're now, they're now her bounty, So again, try not to psych yourself too much about this, okay? And just remember that you are the magician. You are the Knight of Coins, so you will have that success, even if it does take a while. Because these two are definitely cards of success, right? Just don't psych yourself out, okay? So I'm going to leave that here. I hope that helps. I hope that resonated with you. And if you liked it, please do drop a like and subscribe to see more from me. Thanks very much and have a great day.